Hello everybody, welcome back to Gyanan. This is the series of 100 things every designer needs to know about people audiobook. How people see. Chapter 8. People can miss changes in their visual fields. If you haven't seen what is famously called the gorilla video, then you should check this out now. The link is given in the description box below. Take the test. If you don't do this now, then I'm going to spoil the effect for you below as I discuss the video. The gorilla video is an example of inattention blindness or change blindness. The idea is that people often miss large changes in their visual fields. This has been shown in many experiments, although the basketball gorilla experiment is the most well known. Videos of some of the other experiments are at my blog at the URL above. In their book, The Invisible Gorilla, Christopher Chabris and Daniel Simons, 2010, described additional research they did with eye tracking equipment. Eye tracking is a technology that can track where someone is looking. More specifically, it tracks where the foveal or central gaze is. It doesn't track peripheral vision. Eye tracking research done while people are watching the basketball gorilla video shows that everyone watching the video sees the gorilla in the video, meaning that their eyes are looking at the gorilla but only 50% are aware that they have seen the gorilla. Chabris and Simons have conducted many studies of this phenomenon, and they have concluded that if you're paying attention to one thing, you don't expect changes to appear, then you can easily miss changes that do occur. Eye tracking data can be misleading. Eye tracking is a technology that allows you to see and record what a person is looking at, in what order, and for how long. It is often used to study websites, see where people are looking, including where they look first, second, and so on. One of its benefits is that you don't have to rely on what people say they're looking at, but instead, you can collect the data directly. But eye tracking data can be misleading for several reasons. Number one, as we have discussed in this section, eye tracking tells you what people looked at, but that doesn't mean that they paid attention to it. Number two, the Larson and Losky research. In this chapter tells us that peripheral vision is just as important as central vision. Eye tracking measures only central vision. Number 3. Early eye tracking research by Alfred Yarbus, 1967, showed that what people look at depends on what questions they are asked while they're looking. It's therefore easy to accidentally skew the eye tracking data depending on what instructions you give them before and during eye tracking study. Key takeaways. Don't assume that people will see something on a computer screen just because it's there. This is especially true when you refresh a screen and make one change on it. Users may not even realize that they are looking at a different screen. If you want to be sure that people notice a change in their visual field, add additional visual cues such as blinking or auditory cues like beep. Be cautious about how you interpret eye tracking data. Don't ascribe too much importance to it or use it as the main basis for design decisions. To be continued. Thank you for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe.